So here we are again, just me and the cacophony of birds. It's time for the flea market.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, 10 minutes early today, so actually on time. It's kind of packed, but it was raining a little yesterday, so I don't know how many people are gonna be here. Let's see. So we got no wife for help today. It's just me covering the whole place. I'm gonna be running. What do we have here? So it's a couple of decks actually. I don't know if I'm gonna get these. I mean, I'd rather have the deck boxes than anything at this point. All right, I'm gonna leave these and move along. It's all commons in here, and Modern Horizons commons, Modern Horizons commons. This has some Innistrad. You know, it's like a deck. A couple of rares, maybe one mythic, nothing crazy. $10 a piece. He said he has one magic card.
It was 25.
So I got one of them just to, show you guys what was going on there. And I left the rest to kind of tie up anybody else looking for magic cards. We have a little bit to check out. Let's see what we got. Somebody heard me asking about magic cards. He's like, do you play or collect? So, whole conversation. Uh-oh. You know what that is, right? Oh boy. 59 Survivor VHS. This is your jam right here. Oh boy. Some good game right there. Super C. Love it. Game Genie. Yes. This guy's got Funko Pops, and he starts giving me shit about how magic is sorcery. Oh my god. Yes, yo, comics and games, but magic is sorcery. God, Pokemon. That's cool to see some old school Rolling Stones. I saw one of my regulars, and I started bitching about the fucking religious guy. Oops. Yes. I see some cards. It just looks like sports though. Oh boy.
You want that
VHS
stat?
Nation.
Oh, okay. Card?
Sweet. I just gave my card to somebody. He's like, my nephew has them. He doesn't care anymore. He's off to college now. So yes. Look at this awesome old school clock. What is this tone? Old school reel to reel. Yes, imagine riding around town on this. There's always like art, and I have no clue as to any of its value. Because like these guys liquidate houses all the time. You know,
guys,
I don't know. Yes, you can do like old school milkshake style from the 50s. Talk about a hero that nobody really cares about. Submariner. Aquaman from Marvel. Most of the places today are like this, where it's like home liquidation type stuff. My man over here today with the pops and everything, he just told me I brought a box specifically for you. Awesome. Remember, this is the guy who had the Innistrad Midnight Hunt stuff, so yeah. Okay, in the Pokemon box is all the magic. Ooh, all magic. There's some foils. Newer Kamigawa. Alright, I'm gonna look through this. So, he wants 40 for the lot. I'm seeing a couple of cards here, but let's see what else is in here, you know? So I'm not the only one who encountered this guy with the religion today, so.
Yeah, essentially this guy, when I was asking him for comic books, was saying that since I wanted horror comics, they're satanic and he doesn't deal in them. And I said, Dracula and Werewolf from the 60s, I don't think are satanic.
Yeah, you know?
He disagreed.
I'm just looking for some cards like that people play games with each other with. Like, it's so dumb, bro. Oh my god, ridiculous. Thanks, man. That's hilarious. Dude is like, what a salesman that guy is. He started yelling about religion and how everything's demonic when people ask for it. Ridiculous. Older. Yes. Who remembers Crossfire? I like this lion here. That's cracked. It's like the size of Ash. I got 15 minutes to finish these rows before the next wave of people come in. Want to buy some Funko Pops, I mean Beanie Babies. I love when I see things like this. Goddamn street light. Look, I'm telling you, you don't realize how huge these things are. People tell me I should be buying these. It does have the Harry Potter wand though.
That's right, and it works with the key there. Yeah.
So many comics out there that are just, you know, for a little while and they don't last. I asked, tons of cards, no magic. There's some Pokemon repacks and a bucket of cards that looks like sports. Interesting. This is the second time I've seen Star Trek cards in a binder. Are the black bordered ones better? I don't know, because there was other ones. More boxes of cards. Oh my god.
There is more.
There's a bunch of
The ones that are.
cards here.
I just had to see
Oh
which ones
boy,
were
I gotta ask. There's so many cards. Never seen that before. Freaking writing advertisement for Coke. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
Oh boy, what do I see? The Perfect Storm sealed. Ooh. Like, if you ever wanted some DVDs or VHS of some old stuff that you like, or even CDs, it's a good place to look, is the flea market, you know? It's kind of crazy. Old school light right here. That's awesome. Look at this guy, the Astro Scout. So I got one of the boxes from the beginning. I got that like fat pack, Pokemon fat pack, actually full of magic cards. Paid 30. Let's see what we get when I get home and tally it up. Have one more row to look at, couple more things to video, and then I'm out. Don't get me wrong, guys. I got nothing against religion, but you know, I came to the flea market on Sunday morning. I didn't go to church on Sunday morning. You know what I mean? No? Yes, I love it. When, yeah, I love it when they're lined up like this. Uh-oh, I smell ganja. That's a sick microphone. I should freaking get it for my live streams and be like a, you know, 1950s broadcaster. Hello, Ed here with Brain MTG. Oh my god, Care Bear display. That's crazy. This owl knows what's up. Alright guys, it's time for the retro furniture living room of the week. Like, oh, look at that thing. It's excellent. And then all of this backyard furniture. It's like a barbecue from the 70s. It's so awesome. I was really like Bud to buy these shoes. You remember the Simon? I don't know what type of newfangled Simon this is. It's time for some breakfast and then I'm out. Okay guys, let's see what I got today at the flea market. So I got this deck box. I mean, limited edition 2011 Ultra Pro box. Kind of cool. That's more the reason I bought it than the cards inside, actually. It is a werewolf deck, and it's got the sleeves. It's got some other sleeves as well from a couple of different sets, but it's got the sleeves from this one. I should have maybe gotten the other deck boxes that had the other sleeves also. Alright, whatever. This is cool though. And so here, we'll show you the cards that we got in here. And let's do it like this. So it's a werewolf deck, Innistrad, and was that Avacyn Restored, or I don't know. This freaking symbol. I'll think of it. But yeah, you know, there you go. There's all the rares in the whole thing. Yeah, it's not that great. I spent $10 on this one. It's definitely I'm not sure. I don't think I got my money's worth out of this. I just kind of wanted to see what was up with this box. I didn't have time to look it up, actually. So sometimes these types of items can be a decent purchase. So yeah, Jar of Eyeballs, rare foil.
Mayor of Averbrook, Archangel's Light, and Geralf's Mind Crusher. Okay, so this was the other box that I got. It was actually from that guy who he also had the experience with the whole religious thing. Oh my god. So okay, you guys heard it as it was happening. Let me tell you the story. Now that I've had time to gather my thoughts and everything. So I asked this guy if he's got magic cards, and he's like, I don't deal with anything satanic or demonic. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'm talking about cards that people play a game with. I'm not talking about any type of summoning or anything like that. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, right. And then I'm usually more tactful than this. However, I said, that's stupid, like that. And he got all, I'm not stupid. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. And then I reverse, and then I'm like, you do know it's just a game that people play. Nobody's doing any demonic. And he's like, oh, the Bible, you'll see. And he starts to get all loud at me about the So it's like, bro. Look, man. I came here to the flea market to buy some friggin' collectibles. You are going to spout at me your religion. I did not go to church today. So, I got nothing against you and your religion. But, bro, I didn't go to any house of worship. Why am I hearing about some religious perspective? You can just tell me, no, I don't deal with those items, something like that. I don't know. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. It's like, dude, we are at the flea market. It is 7:20 in the morning. What is your deal? Unfreaking believable. Some people, guys, oh God, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, enjoy religion. If it works for you, I'm glad. It's just, it's not for me. I don't know what this deck is. I'm going to look it up afterwards. I'll find it. I will find it. But it is a complete deck, maybe. It's a lot there, so we'll see. But yeah, so that was my story about a guy trying to project his freaking emotions and ideas onto me, and I wasn't having it. I couldn't. I couldn't even be polite about it. I can't believe I let slip. That's stupid, though. Hey, this is one of the cards that made me buy this, actually. Spirebluff Canal. Decent card. Commands a couple of bucks, but I bet you it's going to be reprinted soon. But yeah, I'm sorry. I usually have more tact than that. That was rough. I couldn't even believe it slipped out of my own mouth. I'm like, oh my God, what happened to Chandra's Fury? What is this card? Huh. What is this? Destroyed promo. Look at this destroyed promo. But www.magicthegathering.com. I don't know. Crazy. Destructo. Garbaggio. But yeah, so that's my freaking early day story. I couldn't believe it. It was like that this morning. I was like, what and why? Why has it got to be like this? Why? And that's why, when I encountered the guy who sold me these, and he told me he met the same guy who gave him the same speech. So it's not like I aggravated this guy independently. He's going on Mau. He's going around and espousing his stuff onto others, like, without them asking, or, you know, talking to him about anything other than, you know, what he's selling. And the dude said, the dude who sold me these said the greatest thing. He's like a great salesman. I started cracking up when he told me that one. He's like, dude's just a great salesman. Oh my God. What a day, guys. What a friggin' day. So that was my weird experience for the day. I enjoy these types of experiences because no matter how crazy it is, it does color in, like, the experience and your life, you know. I was actually a little angry at him, but, you know, I spoke to the other guy and we were both like, yeah, this freaking guy. So it was funny to commiserate about it afterwards. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you think about my story? You think it's silly? You think I should have been nicer? You think I definitely should have controlled that's stupid statement. I told him, like, this is a 90s perspective, man. Like, you know, this is what they were worried about in the 90s. The nuns at my school were taking away cards from kids because, oh, it was demonic, you know. Freaking, I went to a Catholic school. I learned about all this stuff. That just gave me more reason not to freaking be all involved. Personally, okay? I know about it all, and I respect what's going on to an extent. I'm just not, it's not for me. If it's for you and it makes you feel better, I am happy for you. It just doesn't work for me. Okay. So we have this deck. I don't know what this deck is. I'm going to look it up and find the value because it's pretty... Is this from 2018? What was 2018? I don't know. I'll find out what this one is. We got a couple of the, see, the rares and the uncommon. So it's not like the deck was taken apart. I think. I could probably just take this and go play with it right now, which is kind of cool. Okay, I think we got it. Hardened scale armor, not hardened scales, huh? Okay. So here's the rares. Actually, no. Sorry, I wanted to take out. And that is the rares from the deck box. I'm going to take all these out and keep the sleeves, actually. More of the deck box and the sleeves is why I bought that. So here. Let's go through the cards that we got and see what type of value. I'll put it up. Silent Submersible. We got a foil. Another foil. Soul Diviner. Mystic Archaeologist. Rick's Matty Reveler. Spit Flame. Dire Strain Rampage. Air Elemental. The list card. Haunted Ridge. Tovolar, Dire Overlord, Narset, Ugin, Foil, Storm the Festival, Foil, Spirebluff Canal, Triskaidekaphile, Justicar's Portal, Foil, Gideon Blackblade, Spawn of Mayhem, Deserted Beach, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, Narset's Reversal, Fumigate, Rao Storm Conduit, Dovin's Veto. So I spent $40 on all the stuff today. Let me know how I did. Also, I'm using a new recording and like video and audio setup, so I know I'm not perfect with it yet. Like, I keep on showing stuff over here. Like, I think that's where the camera is, but it's actually over here, and I can get closer, but there's a little bit of shadow. So the lighting, the camera, and the audio is a little bit different. Let me know what you think about that. Otherwise, remember to hit the like, subscribe, check out my Patreon If you're going to buy any cards today, please remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It is free to use, and it helps out a lot. All you have to do is click on it and shop like normal. You can even cut and paste it and leave it in your browser for the next time you want to buy something. And yeah, it helps out a lot. You know, it helps me buy equipment. It helps fund this type of stuff, and it helps me buy. I need a new video editing software, and you know, stuff like that. So it really helps the channel out when you use the links, and we got patrons and stuff like that, guys. It really helps out, and I really appreciate it. Otherwise, check out my Patreon. We got cool things happening there, like we have a crazy block break for Onslaught happening, and then we also have APAC breaks happening, and you know, we got pins, we got channel memberships, we got a lot going on right now, guys. But you know, always ask, make friendships out there, make because this guy saved this stuff for me. You know, make relationships. You don't have to beat up everybody on every sale. It's a good idea to price things appropriately. Like, I told him straight up, there's probably $50 retail in here. And he's like, okay. And so he came down from his price of $40 to $30. I'm like, it's a little expensive for what I want to pay, but I'm sure I can get that out of here. I'm probably just that out of here. But you know, keeping that relationship going so that he does keep the stuff for me. Like, he held it in his car until I showed up and asked him for it, and then he pulled this out. I want that to continue, because you never know what he's going to pull out next time. And, you know, that's just the way that you should operate. Don't always try to beat everybody up on every sale, because everybody can win. Yeah, take care. Have a lovely day, guys. Yep, see, I'm getting used to the camera. Bees.
Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?